Cracker got an AR, like he shooting schools up. Yellow wide body, Hellcat look like a school bus. Dove up in that water, I ain't had no scuba. Glock on my lap, up and blow like a tuba. You just a hang bitch, I don't get two fucks. You just like to talk a lot. You ain't finna do nothing, they just like the pocket watch. So I got some zippers for them. I got P's and zippers for them. What they need, I get it for them. Don't loud, it's annoying, bitch, you can't ignore it. On that porch, right till early morning, try and get it off. We get chill like Asiago, pockets they on double portion. Bitch, I'm popping like some bubbles blowing. Cuz say he ready, I'm already going. Glock got a red dick like a dog do.
What up, y'all?
19,
Happy morning. Morning.
White like ice cream, seats look like fondue. Yo, bitch say
What's up, Nick? What's up, Marada? Big Ben, let's go, man. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today? The next two games gotta show us what we really made of. Got a hard stretch coming up, man. All high salute to the real ones. I'm already white hoe. I don't need no white bitch. I'm already white bitch. Monday morning victory lap.
We got brown, tan, perk, green, tail, and white though.
Hope everybody's blessed out there, man. Big Dave from Colorado. What's up, Broncos? What's up, Bronco brother? All high salute. All high salute to all the homies.
Cut my drill, Get me in that room, I'm playing stupid like I'm Woody. Draco is a fully, we draw down like we
That feels good.
I've been in that field too many years, I ain't no rookie. I've been in that field, I'm the boss man. Shoot you in your jaw, fuck up your teeth, now you can't talk again. 556, hit it, kneecap, now he can't walk again.
Good win yesterday, man. Dominating fashion.
Speak on 2 or 3 now, how about deeper than the deep end?
You know what it is.
Way, but speak on game, then we creeping. I pulled up with it 223 and hit your.
Let me get this off real quick.
Ooh. One take, bitch. That's on the whole L. Free 3.
I'll be actually snapping on that. Well, how's everybody out there, man? All high salute to everybody. I woke up, man. I didn't even make it to work today. I was feeling the effects of the weekend. It was like Super Bowl 50 all over again for the Panthers. Yeah, they terrible, bro. We own them fools. Let's talk a little bit about a couple things I want to talk about, man. I was hearing that Sean Payton got into it with some of the Panthers players at the end of the game for running up the score. And when I thought about that, what day and age are we talking about when 28 points to 14 is running up the score? Last year, the 70 shellacking that the Miami Dolphins put on the Broncos, that was running up the score. We won by 2 touchdowns. 28. When did that ever come running up the score? Plus, there's in this game that we play, bro. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's so watered down, the aspect people think you shouldn't run up the score. Well, you shouldn't have been glowing in the stadium. You shouldn't have been acting like you really did something after that first touchdown. Maybe your players and your whack-ass franchise, the fools that make up the franchise, maybe they shouldn't have gloated in Mile High. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gloat after a first touchdown of the game, and then you don't expect the Broncos to slap you up. You should have never gloated, bro. You should have took that with stride. You should have came and played. You wanted us not to run up the score. If it was a run up the score, then stop us. That's how you counter react that. Stop the Broncos, because you let a rookie quarterback dominate you in all fashions. This dude was airing it out like it was ease. We own the Panthers. We own the Panther fans. We own the Panthers players. We own the Panthers Super Bowl. We own the Panthers next year when Cam Newton got slapped up in Mile High. We own that franchise. And for them fools, what's up, Big No Joke? What's cracking with you, bro? For them to act like they were really doing something and be pressed, terrible look for the Panthers. But I get it. Some of that franchise, man, they'll never get over the Broncos slapping up Cam Newton in the Super Bowl 50. They'll never forget that. That will always be stamped on the hearts of all Panthers fans and everybody that represents that fan base and that franchise, because you know what? Broncos wasn't supposed to win that Super Bowl, but they did. What up, Big Malady? You know what it is. Let's go Broncos country. You know what it is. Let's turn up. Mall high salute to everybody. So that's the first thing I want to say. All the crying from the Panthers players and talking about running up the score. Get over it. Get out your feelings. You live to see another day, man. Don't go on there crying to the public, man. We seen the tantrum. We seen the crybaby ass Panthers crying. That shit was watered down, homie. And it's a beautiful thing, bro, because after that win, it gave us some confidence going into this next stretch. And I'm actually pretty confident playing these teams coming up. Now, there was a big thing talking about what can the Broncos do? What can they do to secure an aspect of a playoff position and keep this momentum going? You got to get 2 out of 3. I think, honestly, these next 3 games, you got to get 2 out of 3. It would be lovely to actually hit the whole 3 off of this next games, but you got to get 2 out of 3. I think you got to get 2 of them games, especially against the Queefs, because the Queefs are in our division. That's more important than the Ravens, but it would be nice to slap up the Ravens, you know? Shout out to the squad, man, for playing their ass off. Shout out to that defense for playing their ass off, man. The defense it's a great defense in the making. Like, Broncos country got a defense. It reminds me of kind of the feel of no-fly zone. If you were around and you know what I'm saying? If you were around and you witnessed and you experienced the no-fly zone, that defense that we have, the forefront, you know, the no-fly zone, the whole 2015 Broncos team, the defensive line, Malik Jackson and Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, rotation players with Shane Ray and, you know what I'm saying, Shaquille Barrett. We have some headhunters on the defensive line, and it helps ease up. It helps ease up when you get that pressure on quarterbacks. The secondary comes alive, bro, and you see creating turnovers and having Patrick Surtain on that field. You see what this Broncos defense can actually do. Yeah, we about to beat the Ravens, and I'm gonna be real with you. Like, take it for what you want. Say, oh, you just beat a Panthers team that was bad. Nah, bro, we beat the opponent. We beat the opponent that was on paper. We can't choose who we play, but I'll tell you like this: we dominated these dudes. We didn't just, you know what I'm saying, play these dudes to the wire. We dominated the team that we should have dominated. And that's how you got to go into the aspect of anybody that's against you. Like I said it. I said, go into the game and actually beat these dudes like they were playing a top contender. Forget all the pittiness and overlooking. And that's what the Broncos did, bro. And you know what? You know what this allowed us to do with our offense, because the defense was teeing off so much. It allowed our offense to actually come alive. And it allowed Bo Nix to come alive as the 12 overall in the first round that people were saying was a bust. And that's why I told everybody to be patient. I told everybody, go through your progressions. Don't expect Bo Nix to actually be the savior in 2 or 3 games. And now you're seeing it. And I spoke this shit into existence, bro, when we picked him up. You gotta respect the progression and be patient with the foundation, because everybody that was calling for Sean Payton's neck and saying he overdid and reached for Bo Nix, there's nothing nobody can say at this point right now. Nobody, homie, no critics out there, nobody that hates the Broncos. You can't say nothing, because first and foremost, for the games we played up to this thing, there was a lot of criticism on how this dude threw the ball, and he was getting nervous. But like they said, homie, like they said, let me be real with you. They said that Bo Nix is the game slowed down, where he's starting to understand. You understand that? It's starting to slow down. And when you have a warrior like Bo Nix, a competitor with the mentality and has the knowledge of football, that's a bad formula that's a dangerous formula, because he's starting to understand the game, and he's starting to actually ball out and be what we actually draft him for. And the cold part about it, homie, is you have a defense that's going to give him the ball back. No matter if Bo Nix messes up some series, you got a defense that's going to get the ball back fast to this dude's hands. The defense playing lights out, bro, and I'm not scared of anybody whatsoever. I don't care opponent-wise. I don't care. There's not an opponent on this schedule that my defense can't handle. I feel sorry for opponents. I don't care who you are. I feel sorry for opponents because my defense is literally eliminating game plans when you go into these games. Yes, you're going to have quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, this and that, but it's not going to be like this defense is going to slow down production. And if you slip up against the Broncos, it's starting to get to a point. If you slip up and you allow the Broncos to actually let the defense tee in and give the ball back to my offense, now this Broncos offense is starting to click. And it's going to be a hard situation for any team, you know. And I'm actually proud of what we started, bro. You understand? Like, I know the haters, y'all lose against the Ravens. I don't want no excuses. Keep the same energy. I always keep the energy, bro. And where we started from, bro, being 0-2 and people already writing us off and people saying we're only – do you understand? Come on, dudes. You understand that people said we're only winning 3 games this year? Where's all the input? Where's all them people at? Because I heard all offseason we have 3 wins in our belt, and we already, you know what I'm saying, surpassed that. And now everybody that's criticized the Broncos are now sucking up the Broncos. Now everybody that's criticizing the Broncos, all you media outlets, all you haters, now you got Broncos penis in your mouth, and it's just dabbling on your chin. Like, I'm hearing so much tune switch. I'm hearing tune switch from everybody, bro. And you know what? I don't even want the tunes to switch because I love being the underdog. I don't want people to suck up the Broncos. I want everybody to say the Broncos suck. That's how I feel. I don't want recognition, homie. I don't. All the hate in the Broncos have got, and it's you know, it's not surprising we got hate. We deserved it in these last since Peyton Manning, definitely. But the new regime, all the hate that Sean Payton got for getting rid of Russell Wilson and Jerry Jeudy and Justin Simmons, all that hate and everything that fools try to kick us down when we were down, I want you to keep that same energy, bro. I don't want nobody to suck up the Broncos, but it's so sad. People's tunes, they don't keep the same energy. They don't keep the same energy. The energy just switches. As soon as somebody shows you one game, now everybody wants to be on this dude's nuts, and that's what's happening with Bo Nix. What's up with it, man? One would think the Donkeys just beat the Lions or something. It doesn't matter, my homie KCBD. We beat who was on paper. It doesn't matter. In the NFL, you play who's on paper. We didn't get to choose. But the thing about it is when you beat them in a dominating fashion like we were supposed to. Now, I could see if you're saying we went to the wire and we won by 3 points. The game was out of reach in the second quarter, bruh. You know, you have to give flowers when flowers is due, bro. You have to start recognizing, bro, like it's not what you think. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a biased Quee fan, homie. You know, I don't care about nobody, bro. Like even your Chiefs, bro, even Patrick Mahomes, him having a statistically bad aspect of the year, you're going to have problems with the Broncos defense, bro. Stop playing with that shit. Like you have to come to realization, like it comes down to like being biased, bro, and not respecting anybody, but you better respect because in this game, the NFL that we play, in this game, you don't respect an opponent. And I know Chief fans don't even have this logic because they just think they're above everybody, but you don't respect. That's how you get your cookies took, bro. You better respect your opponents and respect your AFC West opponents because we ain't the same old Broncos, my homie. Like you literally, if it wasn't for the Raiders literally yesterday, because like the Raiders are trash, let's be real. They pick you off in your side of the field in the red zone, bro, and they don't put points on the board. They take the lead. The momentum switches, but it's the Raiders. The Raiders literally could have took the lead on you and have the momentum all through that game, bro. Like that's the thing. Respect your opponent, bro. Respect it. Respect it. It doesn't matter. Respect that shit. Because last year, you didn't think you was going to beat the Broncos with Russell Wilson, homie, and we slapped you up. We victimized you, my bro. Like, you don't have no excuse to lose to Russell Wilson last year. We victimized you to a point. You know what I'm saying? The last game between our two, it wasn't just a beating, bro. We beat you down. We beat you down, bro, with Russell Wilson. And then we heard all the fans, and we heard all the excuses from the Queefs. Oh, Patrick Mahomes had the flu. Get over it. You're a big boy, Patty. You're a big boy. We don't have pity on your sickness. You playing in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally dog shit at you fools. When you guys were supposed to beat us, you're supposed to keep the streak alive. That streak ended. And this time around, in a couple weeks, you're playing a fired up defense, bro. That Patrick Mahomes is struggling. I don't think what defense have you played that's on fire like the Broncos right now? What defense? I want to know. What defense? I don't think I put my defense up against anybody's defense, even the Chargers aspect, bro. I think my defense is better than the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? But Mall High salute. And I want to speak on this. We got best defense in the league. That's cool. That's cool. We in the top 2, 1-2, homie. 1-2. Broncos is up there in the top 2. So you can have the best defense, but there's arguments that the Broncos have the best defense in the league too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say like this, Raiders. Raiders fans, the Raiders nation. Sean Payne is making Bo Nix look better than he is. That's what a real coach does, though. That's what a real coach does, Marada. Now that's what I'm saying. The tune's changed. Now Bo Nix is terrible, but now he's balling out, right? He's producing, and now it's Sean Payton making him look better than he is. See, that's weird, bro. That's just weird. First, homie was going to be a bust, and he was going to be the worst quarterback coming out the draft at 12. It was a reach. And now he's beasting out in some games. Beasted out yesterday, right? And now it's Sean Payton, huh? See how the tunes changed right there? You just can't give credit while it's due, my homie. Like, that's crazy, bro. It's good. We take it, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep sleeping on them Bronx. But, you know, this is the thing. It's funny because now the AFC West opponents, I'm looking all over TikTok, and I'm seeing Charger fans, I'm seeing Raider fans cry about what's going on, homie. And it's a beautiful thing because the Raiders, you got to be the dumbest. You got to be the dumbest team out there. You had a chance to actually take momentum in that game, and you can't capitalize off a turnover, bro. You was handed a guaranteed touchdown, and you couldn't handle that shit and punch it in, bro. That team really does just fail the fan base, homie. But it's actually, you know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, that's what they get for sticking around, right? That's what they get. They get that, homie, for being these fools that paint their face for a team that ain't never did anything since the 80s, bro. Put their whole hearts into that shit. Turn it into something bigger. Turn it into something that's not even football related. What's up, Rocky? Good to see you over here, man. Turn it into something else than besides just being a fan base with the dark side and the dark image. And year after year after year after year, the Raiders just seem to just don't give a care about anybody that supports them. They're supporting the Raiders, but the Raiders don't support the fans whatsoever. That team is just booty, homie. And you know what? I woke up to TikTok and I had to laugh at this because I remember last year, bro, and the year before, that all the Raiders, the only thing that they ever could hold their head on was having a streak against the Broncos. And I can remember since Peyton Manning, hitting the rock bottom for Broncos country, bro. These teams in the AFC West, Chargers, Raiders, they glow. They gloated about regular season success. I mean, making a playoff one time since Raiders fans talking about regular season beating the Broncos, which the Broncos was in disarray, right? And then you have the Chargers having a generational player like Herbert and can't even get to an AFC championship. And now the Raiders have hit rock bottom, and you're seeing this shit a rebuild again now. That's just has to be demoralizing for a fan, homie. When you had your whole hopes on actually doing good. Everybody was saying AP, everybody was saying Derek Carr, everybody was saying Devontae Adams. He ain't even over there no more. Max Crosby don't even want to be over there. And it's such a blessing to that fan base, because that fan base really thought in their mind they had what it took to actually be in meaningful games. But do you forget they're the Raiders? Do you forget how in disarray that freaking franchise has been since the 80s? Just trashing the NFL, bro. There's no helping that shit. It doesn't matter what city you go to, you will always be trash. And I feel bad for the homies. I feel bad for the homies that are Raider fans, because they put their hearts into that shit, bro. And the bad part about it is, I always say this, as a Bronco fan, homie, I can actually, if I die today, I can die actually happy, because I watched the Broncos win 3 Super Bowls in my life. But there's Raider fans that go year in, year out, and they never watched their team win a Super Bowl one time. And that has to be demoralizing, because there's no actually promise in your future. There's no promise in your future that you'll ever win a Super Bowl or watch the Raiders win a Super Bowl. So imagine that, bro. Getting up every year just to be let down. And you could say, you're a Bronco fan. What are you talking about, bro? But I've watched my team win a Super Bowl, 3 of them. I watched my team win a back-to-back series in my life. Every Bronco fan on this format has watched the Broncos win a Super Bowl, and majority of Raider fans haven't. And there's no promise for you. There's no promise for you. There's no promise for you. It's like every other team. And when it's all said and done, it's all about what you do at the end, if you're winning the championship or not. I love now the tables are turning, and it's fun to watch these aspects of Raider content creators in shambles, bro. I love it. And I'm not going to ease up. I need to kick them while they're down, because they tried to kick the Broncos when we were down. And now it's crazy, bro. The tides are turning, and we're actually on an uprise. We're actually going this way, and the Raiders are down here. And there's nothing that they can do to actually switch that up. Football says Champagne is running the ball and not allowing Bo Nix to throw. Hey, yesterday, if you watched that game, though, he let the airstrike. He let them fools go for the airstrike, my brother. And I think that continues. Basketball. I think that continues. And I think Bo Nix, just his mindset and how smart he is, I honestly think it accumulates into a nice game with Bo Nix, bro. He's learning and he's progressed. He's actually, every week he gets better and better. Every week, my brother. So, it's a beautiful thing. Just wait until Bo Nix goes against the defense, but he's licking his chop. You know what? My defense is licking his chops for Patrick Mahomes, because I don't think my defense is scared of Patty, bro. I don't. I think Patty Mahomes is going to have a bad day against Broncos country, but he's having a bad day. Your defense is nice. I'll give it to you. See how I give flowers? You'll never, you know what I'm saying? You'll never actually, you know what I'm saying, give credit, because you're a Chief fan, and that's not what you guys do, But I know your defense is nice, but we're not scared of Patrick Mahomes or your offense, bro. This defense they're 2-on. They're clicking on all cylinders, and having Patrick Mahomes, having Surtain on the field, I don't care who your number 1 wide receiver, he's shutting it down. It doesn't matter about none of that. Bronco fans in shambles. That Chiefs surpassingly. Why would I be in shambles, bro? My whole life I've been watching the Broncos win championships. It took you a very long time, probably in your life, to actually experience that. I was a kid when actually the Broncos won their first championship. It took you to be a grown man, bro. It probably took you to be a grown man. It took you to be in your older age. You know what I'm saying? To experience some type of success. Me, I was doing this when I was a kid. This was already rooted when I was a kid, bro. From a Steeler fan, Donkey still trash. Hey, don't get Tebowed. You ain't got you don't have no right to say anything. You a Squiller fan that got Tebowed. You always have to hold that out, bro. You got beat by Tebow. Tebow owns you, homie. Tebow owns you. And another thing to the Steeler fans, if you want to get on that, every single Bronco run we went through used to be champions. Like the Steelers can't see the Broncos, bro. You get owned by Tebow, and then 96, we go to your house. 97, we go to your house and beat you in the AFC championship, bro, to go on to be champions. And then even this 2015 run, bro, we slapped you up in Mile High to be champions again. So you're a big part of why the Broncos are champions, you know? But that's not the worst stamp you get from Broncos country. You got beat by Tebow, homie. Tebow owns your franchise. He took your show. You got beat by actually a fool that was not a quarterback. How do you do that? First play of overtime to Demaryius Thomas, and you get beat. You get slapped up. Man, quit the games. I'll give credit when credit's due. I saw Bo Nix on prime time. You know? Hey, cheers, man. Victory Monday, bro. Victory Monday. Shout out to everybody. You got to give credit, bro, but I don't be catching Chief fans give credit to nobody. Chief fans could give the only time Chief fans could get beat and they still ain't gonna give no, they gonna make excuses. Fortunately, my team didn't cheat for 2 Super Bowls when I was a kid. Your team has cheated. Like, see, that's calling the kettle black when your team has cheating in its history, bro. Unless your team ain't never cheated, you can't say that. Like, unless your teammate never cheated, homie, you can't even put that out there. But every team has cheated, so stop with that. You know, the only reason why the only people that say that is when they cheated and it didn't amount to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cheating and you still ain't became none when you were cheating, bro. You know, I'm sorry to say, bro, you get this. The refs cheat for you, KCBD. The refs cheat for your ass. I mean, your championships are cheated by the refs. let's not be false on that. You know, I mean, that's the bottom line, bro. That's the bottom line. But you'll never have the stamp of us because we went through your house too, KCBD. We were champs because we went through Arrowhead, bro. John Elway took your cookies in a playoff game and went on to be a champion. You don't got that label. We went through your house. If it was, and you were, I think you were actually a top seed that year. How do you let the Broncos go through your house, Arrowhead? Broncos ain't even supposed to be there, really. Arrowhead, bro, and we slap you up, man, in your house to become a champion. So thanks to the Queefs. Thanks to the Queefs, we became a champion, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the Queefs. You let John Elway go in your house, man, and that's just like, you know, that's the worst aspect, bro. To play your division opponent, homie, and they go on to win a Super Bowl going through you. we all hold that over you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't stop the Broncos at that point. You know, but Mile High salute. Mile High salute. I was just very disappointed, man. I was very disappointed in the Raiders yesterday, man. Very disappointed in the Raiders. What up, Billy Scott? They had one job, man. I was actually going for the Raiders yesterday, and they failed me. They failed the whole NFL. And it's like, damn, fool, the opportunity was there. The opportunity was there for you. They gave you a free opportunity, man. Cried to rest because of crowd noise. Who you talking about? John Elway? You talking about John Elway? That's what you're talking about? I think in that time, homie, that fool owned the Queefs. I think John Elway owned the Queefs in his career. I think that fool slapped you up. So, and then, like I said, John Elway went through Arrowhead, bro. Not that time. That year, he went through Arrowhead and became a champion, bro. And then it took how many years for the Chiefs to even be relevant again? It took them fudge, bro. Like, it took them all the way to get to luck out with Patrick Mahomes to be relevant, because before that, Yafoos was just a joke. It was just a joke. It was just the same old Chiefs. Nobody took the Chiefs serious. And that's another thing is too, like I was saying to the other dude, Chief fans, they don't even see themselves, they don't take themselves as true champions. That's why they'll argue about everything instead of being champs. They're gonna argue. They'll argue if it's not even containing and it's not even about them. They'll still argue about them because they still think they get overlooked. Chief fans got this little man syndrome, bro. They don't feel like real champions, important as champions. They're like, man, nobody's looking at us. They don't respect us. They keep talking about the refs. You just got to be a champ. You just got to know how to be a champ. But I don't blame them, because before this little run with Patrick Mahomes, they were absolutely booty. They were NFL trash. And it got to him. Definitely got to him. And got to get back to work. But great job, Bo. Whooped up on a very quality opponent. Hey, your time's coming. Don't even trip, Brody. Don't even trip, Brody. Salute to you, man. But yeah, Raiders, bro. What's going on with the Raiders, man? I don't know how they do that, bro. You had an opportunity to win the Chiefs that you need to win. You need to win the Chiefs, right? Everybody was counting on you, and you failed the whole NFL, Raiders. You failed the whole NFL. It's like, damn, dude, they gave you a free touchdown. You can give the ball. You have to find a play design to punch it in, bro. And you couldn't even do that in the 5, bro. That shit's trash, man. And then you wonder why people say the Raiders are a joke. It's all crazy, bro. Mind blown. What's good with y'all, man? How you guys all feeling today? Billy Scott, how you doing, brother? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all you guys, man. It's not Champagne Bo Nix. Just found his style. Let's go, bro. Say it louder, man. These dudes be hating on you boys. What's good, Seth? What's good with you, man? First 10. What's good with you, man? Shout out to all Broncos country. Shout out to everybody out there. I just know this, man. I know this. It's been a long road. See, and that's the thing is, like, a lot of people crying on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok. Bronco fans are happy, bro. Like, what the hell you want us to be? You want us to be sad? Like, no, bro. We've been sad enough. We're allowed to be happy, bro. At this point right now, we're second in the division, 5-3. People said that we were only going to win 3 games. We surpassed that. Bo Nix is coming into his own. Our defense is top 3. Our defense is on fire. Why would we not celebrate the win? We're allowed to, man. Stop it. You haters, bro. You haters really gonna hate, man. Like I said, you allow me to get firepower. Y'all is really not gonna like this channel, because we gonna bring up the real scenarios, bro. This whole streak by the Raiders and Chiefs. I mean, they celebrated that shit like every day. That's all we heard as Bronco fans. And now we got, you know what I'm saying? We got some uprising. We ain't supposed to be loud. You got me messed up, bro. Come on, dude. The difference between me and you, I could keep that same energy even when we down, bro. I'm going to still bring it, But a lot of fools, they get to disappearing like Mile High View. Where you at, Mile High View? Why y'all ain't doing no more content? Where y'all at? Because y'all the biggest Bronco haters out there, and now y'all disappeared off the face of the earth. I need to know where Mile High View. Anybody seen these dudes? They're missing in action. They should be doing, this is the best time to be a content creator for Broncos country. But they missing in action. We don't know where they are. Bucket, man, he absolutely went over there and said, hey, I'm breaking down film. He said, I'm a film studier and I'm breaking it down now. No more Bronco hating for me, But yeah, that's what's up, bro. Mall High salute. I said it before this, though. I said this, bro. I have brought this up. You have to open up. You have to open up the playbook for Bo Nix. You have to let this dude get footing, and you have to let this fool get comfortable with his wide receivers. Now, all that conservative shit, and he bring up a good point. To be honest, he did bring up a good point that the conservative style of just running and trying to run, and even when you're down, you're running over and over and over, and it's just predictable. You can't do that. You got to play to Bo Nix's talents, bro. You do. And we seen it yesterday, bro. He looked comfortable. There was throws on the money where there was defenders around the wide receiver, and he hit the wide receiver on the mark. There was actually a row out where he rode out to the right, bro, and found his wide receiver with inches of the sideline. His wide receiver actually made the catch. And it's crazy, too, because if it wasn't for wide receivers yesterday dropping the ball like Troy Franklin, man, you got to get it together, homie. We drafted you to be with Bo Nix, and you over here missing critical passes down the field. Troy Franklin pissed me off yesterday, bro. There was some passes that could have opened up for more points. You talk about running up the score. I wanted more points. I did, because of how the Panthers were acting. They were acting like they were doing something, bro. They were over there glowing a first quarter touchdown and gloating, and it came back. And I wanted them to run up the scoreboard. I wanted to see Panthers players crying, because that's what they did yesterday. They cried all game. You would think them dudes, you would think we were in their division. You would think that we were in their division, bro. Them fools were so hard up to beat the Broncos, and it just didn't work. And at the end, you seen Panther players throwing tantrums, crying. Sean Payne was being a little too aggressive, running up the scoreboard. What part of the game do NFL players start crying about that? You're running up the score. Well, maybe if you could actually stop the Broncos, it wouldn't be a let's run up the score. Maybe if your team had any type of talent on the defense side of the ball, it wouldn't be running up the score. You just couldn't stop the Broncos. There for a minute, we were at ease. We were doing what we wanted at ease. And you got pissed about it. We own them bums. What's up with it, man? What's good with it, bro? Mall High salute. What's good with everybody? We own them bums. We own them bums, bro. And you know, I see the demeanors of teams that are not in the division, and I'm sorry to say, since Super Bowl 50, I never knew how lame some of these franchises are. Like even Seattle Seahawks, bro. Their fans are some of the most lamest fans out there, bro. Like I said before, man, they were all crying about Russell Wilson, and I seen them fools on X, Twitter, crying about the Broncos. And it's funny now too, because with them, where's Drew Lock and them dudes, bro? Where's everybody that we traded with Seahawks? Where's them dudes at now? Where's them dudes at now? You guys won the trade so much with the Russell Wilson aspect. And you got Geno Smith over here, man. Geno Smith. And you have some of our players. And where are they now? Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Drew Lock, I don't even think he's playing on a roster. You have Shelby Harris retired. Noah Fant is non-productive. Like, come on, dude. Bo did look like a good quarterback making passes I didn't see him make early on the season. It looks like he's getting more. And that's all I want, man. That's really all I want, homie, is my young quarterback. Because this is the thing. All joking aside, I talk a lot of shit. I'm tired as a Bronco fan, to be real, homie, of going through this quarterback carousel, trying to pin in players and you know, put Band-Aids over wounds, bro. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of it as a Bronco fan. I wanted us to draft a quarterback and develop him and let it be a Bronco-bred quarterback instead of going to get somebody from another team, a free agent. You know, I want to see them build a foundation around a quarterback that we drafted and build a foundation over some years. I'm not too upset either, man, because this is his rookie year and he's already showing that he's getting a little more comfortable. I'm happy to see that shit. I was very disappointed in the fans that already calling him a bust, a rookie, bro. Like, you guys gave up quick. But that's Bronco fans for you. A lot of Bronco fans do that shit because they just want the effect of Peyton Manning and rookies. They think that every rookie is going to be a John Elway and Peyton Manning. And to be honest, Bo Nix got more wins than John Elway as a rookie. He's doing better than Peyton Manning as a rookie, if you really want to know. And there was still Bronco fans at first like, nah. That's why I told you guys, be actually patient, because when it starts clicking, the defense is going to hold shit down. But when this offense gets to rolling, that can be a lethal threat, bro. And that's all we wanted to see. Oh, damn. See, that's what I'm saying. Drew Lock with the Giants. And what is Danny Dimes still the starter, bro? Like Drew Lock, bro. Like, and I love Drew Lock. I did at one time. But I'm going to be real with you. Drew Lock couldn't read a defense, bro. And we gave him his opportunity to be the franchise. That's why, like, Bronco fans that were pissed at that. Look at all the scenarios. We gave him an opportunity to be the starter. He just didn't have the mentality to read a defense. He had the arm strength. He was animated and magnetic, but he didn't have the mental capacity to read a defense, bro. He'll throw an interception quick. You know, he'll throw an interception quick. But Drew Lock, Bo Nix, he has actually the intelligence to read a defense. He don't make mistakes. He's not a dude that turns over the ball. He's very careful with the ball. And he has a warrior mentality. Like, that can take you far, bro. A warrior mentality that is a real warrior inside, bro. That can take you far. And he has the fire to be a leader. People magnetic to him. That's the leadership aspect, bro. You have some of these quarterbacks that have all the talent in the world and ain't nobody magnetic to their ass. Nobody rounds around them and gives them the leadership role because they don't have that mentality. Now Bo Nix does. People like that dude, bro. The team is playing for Bo Nix. They like that dude, bro. And I'm honored to actually have him as a quarterback. I like the dude, bro. I like everything about Bo Nix. You know why? Because even when we got stomped out by the Chargers, Bo Nix didn't hold his head down. He didn't go like this. He still had a fight all the way to the end of the game and actually brought us to we lost by a touchdown? We were getting blown out, you know? Nix is a poor man's Derek Carr. We want the effective Stroud Daniels. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Yesterday was actually, it showed me a lot, man. It showed me a lot with Bo Nix. Like, I'm proud of that dude. I'm proud of that dude, my brother. You know, we're sitting at 5-3, man. 5-3. Like, nobody gave us a chance to even win more than 3 games, brother. You know? And now, and Bo Nix got confidence. Bo Nix got that confidence, you know, and you're starting to see it a lot. You're starting to see it a lot more, bro. Curveball in the pocket. And he can take off too. He's not just gonna sit there and play he's not gonna be a duck getting hunted. He's gonna take off on your ass. He's more fast than I actually expected. He's very mobile. You know, I like that. You know, I like that. That's what's up. But yeah, now my high salute to everybody, bro. It was a good week of football. And I want to say this too. Yesterday, I seen some Raider fans crying about that game. About the refs. What I seen from the game, You guys just didn't capitalize off of your own off of a turnover. You didn't capitalize, Raiders. It was not because of the refs. It was not because of the refs, bro, at that game, bro. Like what I seen, you didn't capitalize. It was not in you to capitalize. Like you didn't take the opportunity to punch it in. You were that close, bro. You were that close. You got to be the most frustrating, man. I don't know how the fans do it. That's frustrating. You're that close. You take the game, the momentum switches, and you have a shot to win the Chiefs, bro. And you couldn't even succeed in that shit, bro. That shit pissed me off because I was actually going for the Raiders in that game. So you ranked 23rd now. Okay. Bo, Sean, and years. I want to see what they're gonna do. Like they need to get some weapons, bro. They need to go into the draft this offseason, man. No matter what it is, I feel like the Broncos can make a playoffs push. They're sitting at 5 right now. They're sitting at 5, but we got a lot of football left, and we have a hard schedule. I think they can build. I think they need to go. They need to go get some weapons, and I see them building something for the near future. I could see them, and you know what makes me feel good is that knowing that those are expectations now, knowing that playoffs is an expectation now, that we can actually play for meaningful football again. I don't really care about this year. Like this was just to see what we had, honestly. I didn't put a standard on it like most people did. Oh, we're going to the playoffs. I just wanted to see what we have in Bo Nix. I wanted to see the direction change. And it seems like the direction has dramatically changed for Broncos country. Complaining about the referees' calls getting, oh, that bullshit don't fly with me. We lost because OC is trash and the QB sucks. Playing. Thank you, bro. That's why I mess with you, because you're gonna be a realist, homie. And that's what I was saying. I seen Raider fans on TikTok. They were like complaining about refs, the referees, and I was just like, what I seen from that game, because I was watching it, is that they just needed to punch it in, bro. I think if you guys would have punched it in off that turnover, I think the momentum would have switched, and you guys had a big opportunity to take the lead and the momentum. But as soon as they make you go 4 and out, and you can't punch it in one time, it's like that's demoralizing, bro. And then the Chiefs got the momentum again. You can't even do that with the Chiefs. You can't let them have any opportunities, because any opportunity, you got to look at it like this. A team that plays the Chiefs, you're playing more than just the Chiefs. You're playing like this matrix, bro. Like I seen some crazy lucky shit that the Chiefs got away. Like I'm like, how the hell you tip the ball and your player's gonna be right there. Like the matrix right now is like something going on with the Chiefs. But also, you got to play against the poster child. You got to play against the poster child, bro. And I got so frustrated because I'm going for the Raiders, because I want everybody to beat the Chiefs. And I'm just like, bro, you got to beat. And, I see the homies in here. But I said in my mind, you got to be stupid. You got to be dumb to not punch this in and then give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. But when you can't get it together, that's kind of what happens. That's just like the domino effect of Raiders football, bro. I'm 40 years old, and since I've been alive, the Raiders have had some of the craziest culture. The culture is just terrible when it comes to like putting good product on the field. That's why like with the streak and all this stuff that they talk about, it's like, what does that even mean at this point? Like, you have a streak against the bad Broncos, but I've never been on the bad side of the Raiders winning a Super Bowl. I never have experienced that. I have never even seen the Raiders. Well, I've seen them in one and then they got blown out. But, you would think that they would try to get to the aspect where they're building a foundation to win, instead of having this demeanor of being the dark side image, and that being more important to them than actually winning football games. Because to me, that's what it seems like. that became more important than them to actually put winning product on the football field. We're the nation. And it's like, damn, bro, like that's all good, but that's not doing anything for your team being the dark side, the nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be pissed, bro. I would actually be very, very livid that you had opportunities to win the game, man, and you just couldn't punch it in. Tank shit, homie. And I asked you, Nutty Raider, because you the homie, but don't you get tired of tanking and, don't you get tired of that shit, bro? You guys should have never let AP have the keys to the car. Raider fans were saying that he has the Raider energy. Like, fuck all that, bro. Does he have a coach's resume? Who is the guy? I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in the Raiders coach. When fools were amping him up to be something that he was not, I'm like, it's AP. Who is he? He don't have a resume, bro. Nobody's scared of that. And Raider fans were down to argue. They were going to argue with you. They were going to argue, oh, he has the Raider energy. That Raider energy is out the window. Nobody is sorry to break it to you guys. The Raider energy is not. It's not the dark side no more. It's not. Nobody fears the Raiders. Look at the crowd. You don't have there's not a home field advantage for the Raiders. Like I said, you can go to that stadium and you paint that stadium whatever color you want. You going in there and people are disrespecting the Raider fans in their home turf. There was some shit on TikTok where fools are doing their chants in the Raiders stadium, bro. And that's why I say that dark image in Raiders Nation is not, nobody is actually cares about that, because the real nation, let's be real, was in California. The real nation was in Oakland. The Las Vegas, what is that? Las Vegas? That don't even sound right, my homies. That sounds like some Disney shit. Las Vegas Raiders. That don't even hit right. The Oakland Raiders hit right. That hit different. What up, Big Gambler? What's up with you, man? Even before that, had the ball to open up the second, third. Was that field goal and before the half? Garbage. That's crazy, man. But I don't know, man. And it's to a point too, bro. It's to a point as a Raider hater. You after a while you just be like, it's just sad. It really is like you kind of have like pity on the homies. Like you kind of be like, damn, homie, the homie, he's a real one. I don't understand how he does it. I'm like, but he represents that team. And then you be like, nah, he's a Raider, bro. What's up with it, Shy? What's good with you, man? Coach is trash. Nah, and that's the crazy part, Gambler. They believed in that dude, homie. They believed in that dude. I think a big mistake from the Raiders, bro, was getting rid of Derek Carr. I think that was the biggest mistake. I don't know. Every Raider fan that I knew, they had a big old discussion, bro. And I think that was the worst thing that they could have did, because I used to actually hate playing Derek Carr. Because Derek Carr would just slice the Broncos defense. It didn't matter how good the Broncos defense was. That was a quarterback that he had our number. And when you got rid of him, I said, bro, like, this is going to be beautiful for Broncos country, because ain't nobody else. Like, we don't fear nobody else from the Raider aspect. And yes, you did have a streak. I'll give it to you, but that streak's gone. And now the Broncos are on an uprise, and the Raiders are back to being where they're at, the bottom of the division. That sounds so good. It hits different, bro. The Raiders are back to being at the bottom of the division, while the Broncos are on an uprise again. Damn. Crazy how times have changed, man. And just think, bro, 2 years ago, Broncos were in disarray. Homie, Broncos were the joke of the NFL. We were the kick toy of the NFL. From 2015, you guys had an opportunity to actually make a stance and go to a AFC championship. The Raiders had an opportunity, while the Broncos were all the way at the bottom, They had an opportunity to go to an AFC championship and maybe go to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. Who knows? And that shit closed quick. And now the Broncos surpassed again. I remember when the Raider fans used to always say this, catch up to the rings. They used to tell Broncos country all the time, we have more rings. Catch up, homie. And then it been so many years, the Broncos caught up. Chiefs caught up. Everybody caught up except the Chargers because they're still ringless. And we tie with the ring count. And then the Broncos fall off the face of the earth, and the Raiders actually have some teams that you would think would have did something for them. But it's the Raiders. So now the Broncos are surpassing again. And that's like, when you think about it, you have to think about that aspect and be like, damn, fool, what's wrong with the Raiders? You know what's wrong? You know what's wrong with the Raiders? They actually sued the NFL. Let's be real. That's why you Raider fans out there, man, you got to think, bro, your team actually sued the NFL. You think you ever get no love from the NFL? You ain't never going to get no love from the NFL. And as a Bronco fan, for my homies that are real Raider fans, you know, I kind of feel for you guys. Definitely. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I know every year you go into expectations, you're never going to get love because you sued the NFL. And they're not going to show you love ever, bro. So you're just going to go to you pass away till you're not here no more, rooting for a team that will never do anything for you. You know, it's crazy. I think I watch you too much, bro. How they dream all. Hey, shout out to you, Rada. Shout out to you, my Brody, bro. You know, hey, much love to the homies that stick around through the bullshit I talk. What up, DFW? You know, and hey, you could be a Charger though, Raiders fans. You could be a Charger with no ring, so it could be worse. And I know they have Herbert, but he ain't winning no ring. When I think about people saying Herbert will ever win a ring, I laugh, bro. That shit is funny to me. Ain't no Charger ever gonna win a ring. So you could be ringless, so it could be worse. And yes, they have a good. Now let me ask the crowd out there. Let me ask the crowd. Would you rather have a good team with no rings right now and have a shot to win a ring and trade your rings in for just being relevant right now? Or would you rather have rings in your trophy case from the old school days and be going through a rebuild? I'd rather have rings, buddy. I'd rather have rings, my buddy. I'd rather have rings that are dusty. Like, I don't care if you have a generational quarterback. You ain't got rings, and that's all we play for is rings. That's all that matters because, like the words of the great, you can't eliminate rings no matter how dusty rings are. So Chargers, bro, and you know, Charger fans, they always ask me, well, like, why you don't like the Chargers? Like, why you don't talk enough about the Chargers? Because there's not really no hate, bro. Like, the Chargers is not really a team that you actually hate. Like, they ain't done nothing, bro. What the hell has the Chargers ever done? Nothing. The Chargers actually have been booty, bro, my whole life. Like, even when they have good teams, booty, bro. Chokers. Just choke. Choke your talent away. Choke your first round. Jim, you think he's going to save your franchise, bro? He's not. He's not. Because the thing about it is, bro, the quarterback you have now, I think he's actually surpassed his prime years. And you ain't absolutely got to an AFC championship and actually won anything important with the generational quarterback. And everybody knows the Chargers will go into every year getting overhyped just to actually not win anything. Damn, that's a cold shot too. Imagine being that team. Imagine being that fan. Imagine being that fan that you actually know at the end of the year you are not winning anything meaningful. Not at all. Because the reality is, bro, is that the Chiefs are still in the division and they're the poster child. So this is the cold part for the Chargers because the Chargers have a good quarterback, but he's not the poster child of the NFL. So in that sense, your best years are just going to go out the window because Patrick Mahomes owns the division and he's the one that's going to get all the love, not the Chargers. So you're going to trick off his talent just like you did Phillip Rivers. And we get in 50 years from now, you still going to be no ring Chargers. And we're gonna talk about that shit. Like, remember when they had the rosters to actually compete and they still didn't do nothing? What's good with it, man? Mall High salute. What do you mean? What do you mean, Shy? Man, why you ask these questions, Big Shy? You know how I feel. What do you think? What do I think? What do I think? I think we dominated a bad team and we literally massacred a bad team. I think we headhunted every ounce of the Panthers, and I don't have pity on them because they were trying to gloat. I feel like we stomped them into the ground, bro. But what is it? We own the Panthers, bro. We own them. We've been owning them. You know, they will always have that loss in the Super Bowl to the Broncos. And then the very next year, Cam Newton gets terrorized with the Broncos. So yeah, we own them, bro. Yeah, but yesterday was a win. That the way we won yesterday, we had to win, bro. Dominating fashion. And there's nothing else to talk about. We dominated these dudes. Dominated them. Yeah, why not? Why not? Look at how the Ravens lost yesterday. Did you guys watch the highlights? Did you watch the highlights from yesterday? The Browns and the Ravens. We got a better defense than the Browns. And Surtain's back. Oh yeah, I feel like we can beat them. I feel like what we specialize in, stopping a runner. That's what they do. That's what they do with the Ravens, and we specialize in that. Our defensive line is terrorizers, bro. Our defensive line is headhunters, you know. We got a hard stretch. We got a hard stretch, though. Definitely hard stretch coming up, and this is gonna, like the homie said a little bit earlier, this is gonna show who we are. Really, this is gonna show who we are. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if the Broncos end up winning the Ravens and pull a upset against the Chiefs, I don't want to hear nobody, man. I don't want to hear nobody no more because those are the teams that everybody's saying it's a guaranteed loss. You know, you gotta start paying your dues. You gotta start showing respect and say, hey, yeah, these dudes really are serious. They're serious, and that was a fast turnaround because Sean Payton came in. He got rid of some bad juju. And now they turned it around, and them fools are actually competing with some top-tier teams. Top-tier teams? We going to win the 4-chop. Can't keep us down forever. Well, for your sake, man, I hope you have better days, bro. Hope you have better days. But I know my homie Black Raider, you've been saying that for a long time, bro. You know, I know, you a real one. You definitely a real one. I could just tell. So you've been saying that for a long time. You can't keep us down forever, and it's been forever. It's been a long time, my brother. You know, Bo Nix is looking a lot better. Yeah. What did you think? What did people think? He was not gonna grow. He actually learns very well. That fool's very intelligent. So I don't know why people thought Bo Nix wasn't gonna get it together. He learned from coaches, bro. Come on. His dad was a coach. His grandpa was a coach. Like, I didn't understand why people they threw him under the bus right away and said, hey, he's not going to be good in the NFL. I didn't understand that aspect. I didn't understand that aspect. Like he was coached his whole life. He was coached his whole life, bro. He knows how to get coached. He's not one of them dudes that just is bigger than the program. Like Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams looking like a little sissy out there too, man. I don't know if y'all seen that fool. He literally threw a tantrum on the side of the field. That's why, like, when the Broncos were talking about going after, I didn't really want Caleb Williams because he was bigger than the program. He was bigger than the locker room, bro. Like, it's all about him. Caleb Williams, it's all about that dude. You don't need that in the locker room because first sign of trials and tribulations, he going to throw his team under the bus. You know, I'd rather have Bo Nix that's willing to learn with a good attitude. I'd rather have him learn and develop. And you know who's his coach? Sean Payton. But props to y'all though. Y'all doing y'all thing. Oh yeah, and that's a good see. You know what I'm saying? I know that's why I mess with you, Black Raider. Shout out to you, Rada. Give us some respect. You know what I'm saying? We deserve it. We deserve a little respect because ain't nobody, not even some Bronco fans thought we were gonna be at this point. They said we were losing. I think they said the only game we were actually gonna win was the Panthers up to this point. That's what they said. They said that we would only win the Panthers. That yesterday would have been our only win. That's what they said about Broncos country. So we are succeeding expectations in the NFL. The NFL, bro, the media, they've switched their tunes dramatically, man. They switched it, man. Their tunes are so different. They're in disarray, bro. They're in disarray right now. They're like, what's going on? The Broncos wasn't supposed to be this good. And then you have, the fans, bro, these fans from everywhere. These fans don't even know how to react to this. Like the haters, Broncos haters, they don't know how to react, bro. That's like, I went to Twitter and they were so pressed about the Broncos being at this point and being this good that there was so many arguments about. The craziest argument I heard was that the NFL is catering to the Broncos. In what sense? Why would the NFL cater to the Broncos? In what sense? Why? What would the NFL gain for catering to the Broncos? No. You just were not right on what you thought about Bo Nix and Sean Payton, and now it's the NFL's catering to the Broncos. You in disarray, like what's going on in this political race. People can't even believe that so many people are actually voting for this dude Trump. But that's another topic. We ain't even going to talk about that. The way game was called yesterday, though, it's obvious that the offense is trying to tank. It might be, bro, because like I never seen, just to actually pick off Patrick Mahomes and give you almost a guaranteed touchdown, and then you call plays that are just so predictable. Just call plays that are so predictable. It's like, Raiders, are you that incompetent? Is your offense that stupid that you can't punch it in? You have 4 tries and you can't punch it in once. Maybe they are tanking, bro, to get old boy from the CU bus. He said he wanted to go over there. What's up, Big Ride? What's up, my Bronco brother? My high salute to all my Bronco family, man. You guys are all winners today. So, Black Raider, maybe that's the truth. But I'll tell you what, they had me hot because I was actually – there's only a couple times I've ever said I wanted the Raiders to win. And yesterday was a big aspect of I wanted the Raiders to win. It does tremendous things for the Broncos. See, we win even when the Raiders win yesterday, we win. If the Raiders would have won, Broncos country would have won because it actually helps us out. But they failed me, man. And I'm like, I was actually failed. I felt let down by your team, man. I did. I felt let down, bro. So I know you guys feel let down a lot. I only could imagine, bro. I can't even walk in them shoes, bro, of just my whole life just being let down. I couldn't even walk in them shoes. I wouldn't even, man, that's crazy to try to like comprehend that. Like my whole life, never ever experiencing anything nice with my football team. That's a hard reality right there, Never, not once, man. That's crazy. I'm 40 years old. I would be pissed. I would actually try to go fight some of the higher ups or somebody. Be like, bro, you making me look stupid. I'm out here paying my face. I'm out here putting on makeup, because there's a lot of fools that dressed up in costume with the nation. I'm out here doing the most. I'm out here screaming, Raiders. And I can't even get a win. I can't even get a above 500 season, man. What the hell? I'm doing all this for no reason, bro. That's not a good look. Yeah, bro. I had a long ass weekend. Hell yeah, I'm off today. I didn't feel good, bro. I didn't feel good. Man, I'm not drinking no more. I'll tell you that no more. I'm not drinking no more. I'm done with it. I retired from drinking. I don't know how all you partiers do it. I'm cool. It doesn't even click with my lifestyle. I need to get on. I need to get back to the workout. So I went to work out this morning though, but I just can't do it, man. I can't drink. I'm cool. I'm good. You know. But top of the morning to everybody, man. Top of the morning. I'm trying to get this Bronco, okay? Ugh, let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about, Brody. What kind, man? It's what year is it? The homie said I'm trying to get a Bronco to a Bronco. My wife thought I lost my damn mind. I was so mad after the goal line possession. And I could see the real ones, bro. I could see the real ones because I was actually pissed. The Broncos had dominated, bro, and I was actually happy. And then I seen the Raiders just fail that aspect, bro. And I got pissed. I said, man, these Raiders just let us all down, bro. The Chiefs you gave Patrick Mahomes. You gave that full opportunity, bro. And I knew it was done. I knew it was done. Once you didn't punch it in, I was like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, it's over. He got the ball back. It's put on the air. That alcohol is good. Bro, I drank that night Friday. I drank Friday, bro. Right after work, we all went to the bar with my coworkers. And one of the coworkers was putting shit on his tab. And I took Hennessy. I was drinking Henny shots. I drank 4 big ass beers. I drank pickle shots. I drank tea shots. Then Ghost and them fools came over there. My homie Jason and them fools, they bought more shots. So by the time I left that bar, I was already spinning, bro. I was already like spinning. Then the homie that dropped me off at the house, when we're coming back, he stops at another bar. And I walk into the bar and some food just randomly was like, Savage Sev, I'm subbed up to your channel. And just off the strength of that fool wanted to buy a round. So I started drinking some more beers. Came back to the house and I threw up for like 20 minutes. Not even no lie. 20 minutes, bro. I just threw up. Because I don't drink like that. Okay, OJ edition. Yeah, Bronco to a Bronco, homie. Let's go, man. That's dope. That's dope. Shit. If you ain't busy, fool, hop on. Come say what's up. For a quick second. I'm going to tap out here in a quick second. I just had to come say what's up, man. Football related. If you want to pop on. But yeah, man, that was we just chilling, man. Monday morning to all the victors. Oh, another thing is too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get on the Cowboys. I ain't going to get on the Cowboys too hard, but they lost to the Niners, bro. They lost to the Niners. What's my favorite drink? Man, I love me some. I'm going to be real with you, bro. Like, since I actually grew up, my favorite drink out of all of them was some Cognac XO. Either that or just some straight Hennessy Cognac. You know what I'm saying? But Cognac XO, homie, that's a good drink right there if you ever get a chance. It's a little more expensive, but it's actually pretty smooth. That's my favorite drink. But when I'm over there turning up, homie, when I'm like turning up, that's my problem is that I really just drink everything that's there. Like if it's in front of me, I'm gonna drink it. Like and I don't just sip, bro. I down when I start getting in that zone. I down stuff like water. I'm down in it, bro. I'm taking it to the face, like and then it hits me later down the road, and I'm over there throwing up because I drank too fast. But that affected me. That affected me the whole weekend, and even today, I'm kind of drained. And I woke up still feeling a little under the weather. So I know drinking's not for me. I know drinking's not for me. Pina coladas. Hey, they have some cool ass so where I live, they have some good margarita drinks, bro. That's see, and that's and you know what? This is why right now for me, like personally, right now in football, right? The three main fan bases that just like there's fan like Broncos country, everybody was talking shit, but the three main fan bases, bro, that I've had to that I went back and forth with is the Raider fans, right? The Cowboys, because I got some brothers like fools I know that are Cowboy fans, and the Seacock fans. This whole time frame, and all three of them, I can honestly say right now, the Broncos are better than all three of them teams. So waking up to this type of energy, oh, it's good to be a football fan right now. It's good to be a Bronco fan because right now it's like, dang, bro, all three of them teams actually had decent rosters and had aspect to actually do something. And it's just like the Broncos just they're back to playing Bronco ball, you know. But I seen that, man. Dak Prescott, he over there throwing to 49ers. I was actually happy for that because I got one person in mind that I could see him being depressed. Like I could see his face just yesterday made him depressed because like the 49ers own them dudes. The 49ers been owning them dudes like in recent years. So his main goal, man, was to beat the Niners. And he woke up with a big loss. And everybody knows, man, how Monday morning is after a loss. So we're if you guys want to know, I think Thursday we're having a costume contest over at the homies right here for Halloween. We're gonna do a live where, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be judging costumes for Halloween. So y'all pull up, bro. We have a show Wednesday night on the homies channel. They were promoting it last night. It'll be fun, bro, to do something for the Halloween aspect. But I'm gonna tap out, man. Mahai salute to everybody. I'm actually gonna tap out. Won't let me in cuz gotta set up the StreamYard on my phone. Dang, for real? It's like it's not actually letting you come in. That's a new one. Oh yeah, because it maybe, bro, to be honest, I think to be 100% with you, it was actually giving me problems. So I don't know. Maybe your new setup, maybe the new setup, it's kind of giving problems to. I got a new phone over the weekend. Okay. That's probably what the situation is too. Yeah, I hate getting a new phone, bro. Let me see if the homie wants to. Let's see if it's messing up on everybody. But all right, people, I'm gonna tap out. Mahai salute to the chat. Mahai salute to everybody. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed Monday. And to the next one, you know the logo. I'm gonna get at y'all. Savage Chef 100.